was pretty incredible to see those four great service men and women who do so much for our country.
Very moving. It is always one of the most memorable ceremonies of the year. Matthew Nyes, rink-wide pass, Pasternak, knocked down by Matthews. Henry Jokiharju back in his own zone. He comes out in front. What a chance for Nyes, and a big early stop for Jeremy Swayman. Back it comes Morgan Riley. Nick Robertson into the corner for Max Domi. Nick Waugh, the other member of the power play. In front, score! It's a power play goal for Nick Robertson.
Seconds left. That second unit gets hungry, and it's just driving through a lane, opening up that passing lane. Good patience there by Domi, and he puts it tape to tape. You walk up, Robertson getting through the lane, kind of gets lost. You could see the head to the defenders. He's pointing forward. He's in great position, and man, the hot streak.
On the power play goal at 3:12. Now Boston comes right back. A chance, scores! Morgan Geekie has tied it. 18 seconds later, and the hottest stick in the Boston lineup has a response.
Yeah, how about he's been scoring more in a simple little play. Just drive to the front of the net, through some traffic, and that fake, when he tried to take the initial shot, you can see the reaction of Stolarz right here. He loses control of it, it bounces fast, and then the quick adjustment by Geekie beat the adjustment.
So Robertson from Domi and Riley, but a quick answer by the Bruins, and we're tied at 1. Philip Myers, Dakota Joshua, off his stick in front, scores! The Leafs give one up here, and Victor Arvidsson puts Boston in front in a wild minute here.
This puck for Stolarz that it ended up being there. Just some sloppy play in the own zone. Myers can't get the first pass in. Now you're coming back into the zone and just lost the control. As you can see, Dakota Joshua loses it. Pavel Zacha with a good play, and then just a quick stick there of Arvidsson gets there before Myers can. No chance for Stolarz. He's expecting his defense
trade, so he has stepped up and been a huge contributor. And there's turned over. Here's Kuznetsov, and to the net is Pasternak with a chance. Shrugged away by Stolarz, and back down the ice comes Nyes. Off a stick and in behind the net. Leafs charge in after it. Nylander comes up with it. Here's William Nylander from behind the net, centering it just out of the reach of Matthews. And countering here is Geekie once again with Pasternak in front and Stolarz.
The patience and calmness with the puck, and good job of being physical there on him and turning the puck over.
Here it's turned over. The Leafs with a chance, and that glances off the glove of Swayman. Bocelli with an opportunity. Out in front again. Double it up here. Domi trying to get it back to the line, but that'll be broken up, and Boston takes off again. It's Fraser Minten over the line. Tanner Jeannot off the post. Short-handed for Jeannot. Bocelli now, dying seconds of the penalty. Matthias Bocelli in, and that hit a stick goes wide. Riley's in deep, it comes around to Bocelli. Changing was Joshua, nobody in front. And that's sent wide of the net. Jake McCabe comes out to make sure there's two defensemen. And a chance at front, scores! Matthias Bocelli, and the Leafs draw even.
A great play down low by Nicholas Waugh. Shuttle down there, absorbs the pressure, puts it through his legs and the defender's legs, and how about Bocelli? Healthy scratch for one game, got back against his old club, had a goal and assist, including the game winner. And here...
Not sure a Bruin team has been counted out as early in the preseason as this team was. Nylander in, kicked away by Swayman.
Difficult goals to deal with in succession there, and he shuts the door and played a pretty solid period after that.
Wonder if he's ever allowed the first two shots in.
On the year, the same face-off, but it was 57% for the Leafs, and that was a big one there by Waugh on the penalty kill.
Zacha works his way in. Pasternak across. Geekie, a hot shot right on. And a big rebound that will get sent back down the ice. by Nick Waugh. Pastrnak with 3 power play goals. Geekie has a pair. Lindholm in place of the absent Charlie McAvoy to quarterback this power play. Arvidsson comes on as it comes across to Geekie. Into the middle. Shot there off the side of the net. When the rebound off the inboard, Saka comes close. In a row is Lohrei. Steves back across Pastrnak, and that blocked by Dakota Joshua. He can't get it out. Lunge for that. A diving play, but the Bruins hold the zone. Final 15 seconds of the power play. Jam play. Stolarz down. And Pastrnak in front of the net, but Stolarz holds them out.
You can see the wave off is the call by the official. They're talking there, Stolarz.
Like guys are saying, yeah, that puck was over the line. He had a chat with the official before he left the ice. And I don't know if that was conclusive. This might be a better angle for Bruin fans.
But man, you really can't see. And
it's been about 5 games up in the top 6, and he has looked like a top 6 forward since.
You can just see what the confidence does. It goes right to your legs, goes right to your hands, and there was another great example of just creating a little separation and some room.
Back the other way, Pastrnak in, and Stolarz down, and it's in. What a brilliant piece of work.
Tired at the end of his shift. Look, no speed at all, but that little deceptive play off his skate keeps it alive, and then looked like it went off of his skate on the rebound and went right through the pad. I don't think a kicking motion will have a second look, but man, Benoit just could not control it. And for Stolarz, unable to just get a piece of it off his skate, through the legs, kept it alive there. The first save was made. Oh, and it was Stolarz that kicked it. He tried to get the rebound out. He kicked it for the Boston Bruins that he has sat 2 consecutive games. The impact of it, though, he's been dynamite since and hasn't lost a game since that 2-game set.
Just got helped up by his friend the post on a shot by Nylander. There's Lohrei. Pastrnak looking back, and Lohrei loose with a move. And Hildeby lost his mask after making the stop. Stealing a goal from Morgan Geekie, who had an empty net. Lawton got hit, Zadorov and McMahon. And Bobby McMahon has stepped up in weight class here.
Well, Zadorov didn't hesitate either. He was expecting it after you can see Lawton still punched over trying to get to the Leafs bench. So much of the talk of what do you do and how do you respond. You know you're maybe going to get hit, but it's the follow through. And again, credit. Look at Zadorov drop his gloves first. So
Ekman-Larsson to the middle. Here's Nylander with it. Down low, Knies in front. Tavares, a backhand wide. Comes back to Nylander. Rink wide Matthews. Midpoint, and now in front, scores! John Tavares! Power play goal!
For Jeremy Swayman, you're worried, okay, are they going to get a seam pass in here? Just great movement. Now you go the secondary level, and that's John Tavares. Matthew Knies goes in tight front. Tavares skips out to the high slot, and it puts a perfect shot up and over, and that's what John Tavares this week.
And Kyle, a line that Craig Berube was using to try and energize this team in the second period, but have to go without Lawton, as you saw. Puck loose though, and Fraser Minten's back the other way. Red line and in for Boston. Janot couldn't reach it. Give it away. Kastelik in front. Minten scores! Fraser Minten against his old team. 5-3 Bruins.
Last year in Boston, but it's the hard wraparound, and watch on the board. You're on your off wing, and Lorentz tries to shuttle it to the middle, and just at the last second, a bit of a wing. You know, this is one for Minten. If he shoots it right away, he might not be able to get it up and over Hildeby, but that little hesitation, watch what it does to Hildeby. Now his weight is going forward. He can't stay up and square, and turnovers are killing.
It's winding down on the Leafs. They'll play again Tuesday in Boston, and the Bruins now have won 6 in a row and stay unbeaten in November.